Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class, and one more day, one more class, and today again we will discuss this quantity aptitude, some of the important questions from the important chapter. So please keep attending our daily classes, you will learn a lot. But before that I want to share the information that we have already launched the course on this one, the SSC CGL Tier 1, and then very soon we are going to start the banking exams too. So that is, this is our future experienced faculty, online test paper free, one-to-one mentorships. You have any doubt, you can clarify one-to-one, and live doubt clarification in a group. So these all are the features are there, and the prices for this is for 3 months. This is the amount for 6 months, this one, and for 12 months. So please visit our aceonline.com and then look at the course. And coming to the today's topic, that is quantitative aptitude. So let's see that what is the question we have I have picked up for you, my friends. So look at this part here. It says that a seller bought apple at a rate of rupees 60 per dozen. That is 12 apples for rupees 60. He bought the apples for rupees 200. He bought the apples for rupees 200 and sold half of them at 20% profit. Then what should be the selling price of each of the remaining apples, so that he earns an overall of 45% profit by selling the apples he bought. He bought 200 apples. Yes, there is a very easy way to answer this question, and all this question I picked up from the previous paper. Now I will give you 15 seconds for you to think about it. Yes, then we together will answer the question. Together will, Anusha, very good morning. Yeah, 15 seconds is over. Look at how easy this question to answer it. It says that 12 dozen apples for rupees 60, and he's bought the apple for rupees 200. How many apples he bought? I can find it out. Okay, do we need to find it out how many apples did he bought? No. In this case, the method we will follow, we will not find out how many apples he bought. We know that half of the apple is sold at 20% profit. So half means 1:1. Here it is 20% profit, and the remaining one, let's assume that X percent profit, and the overall he gets a profit of 45%. We have this information. So what we are going to do here is look very carefully. You will learn something in every class. So that is 1 into 20 is 20, plus 1 into x is x, divided by 1 plus 1, that is 2, and overall is given 45. That's over. So the method, if you know this, in our regular class we taught this way. Then what is happening over here? This is 90, and 90 minus 20 is 70. So x is equal to 70. So what I got here, that is x is 70. It sold at 70% profit. Now what is the question says? So what is the selling price of each of the remaining apple? What is the cost price of each apple? 60 divided by 12, that is 5 rupees is the cost price of each apple. And here he sells the remaining apple at 70% profit. That means the selling price will be 170%. Right, Anusha? So take the 170%, that is 1.7 over here, and 15.7 is 85, that is 8.5. So selling price of each article in the second case, that is remaining, is rupees 8.5, and which is option C. Yes, my friends, yes, very good morning. If you are understanding it, say yes. Is my voice is clear? Okay. Moving to next question. Could you see that how simply we answered this question? So we learn the method step by step. Please attend to my class every day and you will definitely learn the different way of answering the question. Next question here. Look at this next question here. What is this question? The cost price of article B is 150 more than the cost price of article A. So if the article A CP is rupees X, the article B CP is X plus 150. That is what is it. B is 150 more. And A and B are sold at a profit of 20% and loss of 20%. This is sold at a profit of 20% and this is sold at a loss of 20%. Finally, what happens? What's the next information? The selling price of the article A will be 12 less than the selling price of B. So that means selling price of B minus selling price of A, which is equal to 12, is given in the question. I repeat, the selling price of A will be 12 less than, rupees 12 less than the selling price of B. So what is the average cost price of article A and B? So I will give 15 seconds for you to digest the question. So here is your 15 question. Yeah, Anusha, so nice, so nice. So here is your 15 second. Think of the question first. Think of the question first. Overall, there is any profit or loss? Okay. Now, anyone can answer it? Anyone can answer it? Okay. Now, look at the way we answer this question. Very simply, we will answer this question. And what is the simplest method? The simplest method is, I know the selling price of B. And what is the selling price of B? Here there is a loss of 20%. That means the selling price will be 80%. So the 80% of X, that is 0.8X. And the 80% of 150. And the 80% of 150 is 120. So plus 120. This is selling price of B. Minus the selling price of A. The selling price of A, there is a profit of 20%. So it will be 120% of X. So minus 1.2X. And the difference given to us, which is 12. That's over, my dear friends. Now, if you understand how we are doing it, this is what the way in the exams we have to approach it. Not in a very basic way and not the very structured shortcut which is applicable only on the special cases. So once you understand the concept, your approach will change. Now here 0.8 and here it is 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4. That's 0.4x. Of course, this is minus here, but here also it is getting minus. So now you will be getting this one as 108. That is 120 minus 12, 108. So what is X? So it is very clear that the X is 2 and 7, 17. Now that's right. So X is equal to 4, 2 is 8 and 4, 7 is 28. We got the X value. Okay, 1 0 is there as a how much? 0.5 and 120 goes the other side. It is 108. So 0.4 is equal to 108. Then what is X? So it gets cancelled how many times? It gets cancelled 27 times and 1 0 is there. So X is equal to 270. Now, see the beauty of approach here. Please do not miss this approach. I need to find out the average of selling price of, cost price of A, cost price of A and B. Look at the art of handling this. So, cost price of A is 270 and the cost price of B is 270 plus 150. So this 270 and 270, this is 270, this is 270. What is the average of that? The average of that will be 270. And what is the average of this extra 150? That is 75. So add that 75 over here. Now you are getting the average of the cost price of A and B. And that will be, this is 5 and 7 plus 7 is 14, carry 1, 2 and 1, 3, 345. My option choice A. Arey wow, Anusha, well done. Well done, well done. Okay. Aman is there? Now, you are understanding how to approach logical way, and even you don't need to find out the 270 plus 270 plus 150 divided by 2. The average can be worked out in this easiest possible way. Next question, my friends, is here. Now, what is this question? The current travel from point A to point B with a speed of 16 km per hour. He had increased his speed by 25%, then he would have taken 174 minutes less to cover the same distance. Now, what is the distance between A and B? I will say it's a very stereotypic question. In every examination it is expected to come. Many exam it comes. So here we will use this formula. That is, if A, the speed 1 and speed 2 is given to us, and the difference of time is given to us, then there is a formula for distance. So the distance is equal to S1 into S2 by S1 minus S2 and delta T, where delta T is nothing but the difference of time. So let's work out on this on the previous question. Now here we know the speed 1. Do we have the S1? Yes, we have the S1. And what is that S1? He travels with 16 km per hour. What is my S2? The S2 is when the speed is increased by 25%. The 25% of 16 is 4. So 16 plus 4, which is 20. Then he takes how much time less? The difference of time is also given to us. Don't write the question. I am writing this for the explanation point of view. The difference of time is 174 minutes. You are asked to find out the distance. From here, I will give 15 seconds for you to respond. Come on, my friends. These are prelim level questions. We will also work out on the main. So your time is up. Anyone answer the question? Look at the formula which we have noted down. S1 into S2. S1 into S2, that is 16 into 20 divided by S1 minus S2. In the other word, the difference between S1 and S2, and that is difference between 16 and 20 is 4, into difference of time, that is 174. As it is in minutes, divide this by 60. So this is what you get a distance. I told you this is a very stereotypic question which directly fits into formula. Now my friends here, if I cancel these numbers, then what happens here? I notice that this gets cancelled 4 times and 4 times, and with 20 this gets cancelled how many times? 3 times, and 3 5 is 15, and 3 8 is 24. This gets cancelled, and 4 8 is 32, carry 3, and 4 5 20 plus 3 is 23 is the distance. Hope I am clear, my friends. So let's check the answer. 232, option choice C. Keep attending the class on every day. You will learn everything which is needed for the exam. Okay. Now, we have the paid course also. If you're joining in the paid course, every chapter systematically will be discussed. Hope you are understanding it. Next question, my friends. Here. Now, what is this question? Check over here. Now, it says that the present age of A, B and C are in the ratio of 10:12:15. If the present average age of A and C is 25, A and C, total average age, then find the age of B and C 24 years, find the age of B when C was 24 years old. Hope the question is very clear. I am writing what the question is here. That is, A is there, B is there and C, and their age ratio is 10:12:15, and we have the average age of A and C 25. Then what is the total age of A and C? 25 into 2, which is 50. So that means how many parts this 50 belongs to? So A is 10 parts and C is 15 parts, that is 25 parts. And when 25 parts is equal to 50, then what is one part? The one part is 2. So if one part is 2, this person age will be 20, this person age will be 24, and this person age will be 30. Now look at the question. What is the question asked? The question asked is, so if the present age of A and C, then find the age of B when C was 24 years old. Okay, here is your 15 seconds to further carry forward the question solution. Yes. Anusha is very active. From which state are you, ma'am? Okay. So now, let's answer this question now. Here it says that the present age of C when 24 years. What is the present age of C? The present age of C is 30 years. When he will be 24 years, then that means 6 years back, his age will be 24 years. Then at that time, what was the age of B? The present age of B is 24. So if the present age of B is 24, what will be his age 6 years back? That's 18. So my answer choice is A. Oh, that's good. Option A. Well done. Next question is here. Now look at this question. What is it said? A jar contains a pure alcohol. 16 liters of alcohol is drawn from the jar and replaced with water. Okay, the same procedure is repeated one more time. Same procedure is repeated one more time. If the ratio of the alcohol to that of water, is now 16:9. The question is, find the quantity of alcohol to water in the jar originally. So originally the jar quantity of alcohol to that of water originally. It is said that the jar contains the pure alcohol. So it is saying that quantity of alcohol originally in the jar originally. So I need to find out the quantity of alcohol. For this you are expected to know one formula, and then we will move forward. Here concentration 2 is equal to concentration 1 into A minus X by A to the whole power n. What is concentration 1 and what is concentration 2? So initially if the milk and water is in the ratio of 2:1, and after the replacement the ratio is become 5:4. So concentration 1 will be 2 parts out of 2 by 3, 2 plus 1, 3. This is concentration 1. What is concentration 2? Concentration 2 here, milk is 5 parts over 5 plus 4, 9 parts. This is concentration 2. Okay, what is A? A is the initial quantity of the mixture. In case of pure milk, it is milk. In case of pure alcohol, it is alcohol. And what is X? The quantity which is removed or replaced. Quantity which is replaced by A. I request you to take the screenshot of this or quickly note down. We are going to apply this formula and you will find out it will be very easy to answer this question. So, I am going back and come to this question here. Here, what is concentration 2? So, after this replacement, it is 16:9. So, concentration 2 is 16 by 16 plus 9, which is 25, which is equal to concentration 1. And in this concentration 1, it was pure alcohol. So that means it is 1. So 1 into, as 1 is there, I don't need to write down 1. And A minus X, how many liters replaced? 16 liters. By A, how many times it is done? 2 times. By solving this, you will get the A value, that is initial quantity of alcohol in the jar. Let's solve this one here and I will give 15 seconds to you. Do it, my friends. Do it. I am sure you will be able to answer the question in 15 seconds. At least you will understood what is asked over here. What is asked over here? Time up. Now I will answer the question. Now here, as this is 1 is nothing. Now here square is there. If I remove the square, here I get the square root. So I get that A minus 16 by A is equal to 4 by 5. See that these are the very simple question but frequently comes in the exam. So I have to discuss these questions. So what is A here? This is 4A and this is 5A. So 5A minus 4A, which is A. And here this is 16, 5 is 80. So initial quantity of alcohol is 80. It is as simple as this, my friends. So here it's 80. Oh wow, well done, well done. Okay. Next one. Coming to this part. Now what is the question here? Downstream speed of the boat and the speed of current are in the ratio of 11:2. Downstream speed, that is x plus y, where x is the speed of the boat and y is speed of current. So x plus y to the speed of current, which is y. By default, we take the speed of boat as x and the speed of current as y. So downstream x plus y and the y is the speed of the boat, and which is given to us is 11:2. So when I know x plus y is 11 and the y is 2, can I find out what is x? So 11 minus 2, that is 9 is x. What is next? It is said, if the boat takes 3 hours to cover 81 kilometer in still water. So that means I can find out x, speed of the boat, and the speed of the boat is 81 divided by how many times it takes 3 hours, which is 27. So from here one fact emerges that 9 parts is 27, then what is 2 parts? Speed of stream. So that will be, as it is 3 times, this will also be 3 times 6. So you have the speed of boat and the speed of stream. What is the question now? Then find the time taken by boat to cover 105 kilometer upstream. Okay, now here is your 15 second. Here is your 15 second. Answer the question, my friends. I am sure you will be able to answer it. And after that, there is very interesting question. And that will be a great learning point. So your 15 second is over. Let me see if anyone answer the question. Okay, 5 hours. Let me check that. That's great. So here, the question is here, 105 kilometer. And what is the speed upstream? The speed upstream will be 27 minus 6, which is 21, and the time is 5 hours. Rightly said. Option choice B. So you are understanding this part. Now the most important question, which is very learning point, we are going to discuss here. And that is this question. Let's read this question, what it is. Okay. Now it says that the train A and B runs between P and Q, station P and Q. The train A starts at 9 a.m. from station P, and after 48 minutes, train B starts from station Q. After how many minutes? 48 minutes. That means the first one starts at 9 a.m. The second one starts at 9:48 a.m. Okay. The train B meets train A after 4 hours 24 minutes. Train B meets train A after 4 hours 24 minutes. Now, of the starting, and the speed of train A is given to us, which is 75 km per hour. Train A. Now, if the distance between these two stations P and Q is 632 km, then find the speed of train B. In order to make you understand this question, I just put in diagram. There are two places, P and Q. The distance is 632 km. The train A starts at 9 a.m. with a speed of 75 km per hour, which is given to us. Now the train B starts 48 minutes later. That means it starts at 9:48 and they meet after B starts, they meet after 4 hours 24 minutes. Now the speed of A is given. You are asked to find out the speed of B. How do we find out? Let's work it together. Now I already know that A has traveled for how many hours? The total distance covered by A, the time initially it is 48 minutes alone, 48 minutes alone, and after that another 4 hours 24 minutes, 4 hours 24 minutes. That means the train A moves for how many hours overall? The overall is, this is 2. Let's take that how many hours this is. That is 60 and 72. 72 hours. 72 divided by 60, you get 12,672 and 12,5. That means in other word, that is 1 by 5 hours. That is total 5. Is that 5 1 by 5 hours, and that is total, that is 26 by 5 hours. The total journey taken by A is 26 by 5 hours, and it travels at what speed? 75 km per hour. So out of the total 632, the distance covered by A, the distance covered by A is time is 26 by 5 hours and the speed is 75 km per hour. So here I notice that this is 15, and then 15 6 is 90, carry 9, and 15 to 30, plus 9 is 39. So out of 632 kilometer, the train A covers these many kilometers. That means the train B covers in 4 hours 24 minutes how much distance? The distance covered by B is the total distance 632 minus 390, and which is, this is 2, and 13 minus 9 is 4, and this is 2. 242 kilometer is covered by B. And what time? So after 4 hours 24 minutes. Can I convert this 24 minutes in hours? So that will be 24 by 60. And this is 2 times, and this is 5 times. So 4, 2 by 5, 5, 4, 20 plus 2, that is 22 by 5 hours. So here we know the time, distance covered by B, and this distance is covered in 22 by 5 hours. So I know the distance, I know the time. Can I get the speed? Yes, speed is equal to distance by time. So my speed will be, the speed of B will be, that is 242 divided by 22 by 5. And I notice that this gets cancelled 11 times, and 11 into 5, that is 55 kilometer per hour is the speed of B. It is as simple as this. You don't need to write down all these things once you understand how to answer this question. Let me check that the answer is correct, 55 kilometer. I request you to note down this question, and this type of questions, more number of this type of questions are there, and this is the easiest way to answer it. Now the next question is your learning point. What is that? Look at the board. Here, yesterday I made a small mistake when I was explaining that at what time between 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other. I made a mistake in explanation. I am extremely sorry for that. So I brought this once again to correct my yesterday video. So in 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, at what time the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other? In that case, what we have to do is, if this is greater than 6 hours, then subtract 6. And here it is 3. 9 minus from first number. So what is 3 minute value? The minute value is 15. So they will be opposite to each other at 15, 15 by 11. In turn, it comes 16, 4 by 11 minutes past 9. The hands of the clock will be opposite to each other. Now you may ask, Narendra, when I add 6, subtract 6, when I add 6, that means when I subtract 6, when I add 6. For that I have taken the 2 examples here, and after that for opposite you will not have any doubt. Now in between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, at what time the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other? 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And the another example I have taken, in between, this red one is the small hand, in between 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, at what time the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other? Notice one thing here. One number is greater than 6, that is 8 greater than 6. In that case, I will subtract 6. This 3 o'clock less than 6. In this case, you will add 6. So if the given hour, the first one, is less than 6, then you will add 6. If this is greater than 6, then you will subtract 6. That's all, my friend. This slide is only to correct my mistake of yesterday, and also to make you clear when you will add 6 and when you will subtract 6. So if the number is greater than 6, subtract 6. If less than 6, add 6. Now I will answer this question here. So here I get 2, and 2 minute value is 10. So my answer will be 10, 10 by 11 minute past 8. The hands of the clock will be opposite to each other. Coming to this part, that is add 6, which is 9. In this case, 45. 9 minute value is 45. So 45 by 11. How many 11s are there? 4 11s are there. Take the 4 over here. That is 49. 1 by 11. Hands of the clock will be opposite to each other. Now I will take one example and I will ask you whether it is to be added or subtracted. So I am taking one more example to ask you that if I have to find out in between 2 to 3 o'clock, at what time the hands will be opposite to each other. Will you subtract 6 or you will add 6? As I notice that this is less than 6, therefore you will add 6 and then comes 8 and 8 minute value is 40. Your answer should be 40 by 11. And in this 40 we have 3 11s are there, so it will be 43, and you take the 33 here, 7 by 11. Hope after this you can answer any question when asked, when in between a particular hour the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other. Fine, my friends. So let's move forward about the calendar. That we have to know this part. Yesterday I forgot to discuss you that you are expected to know the codes of the month. So take a screenshot or note down, that is January 0 and February 3 and so on and so forth. That is the one. Second thing you are expected to know is this: every 100 years have 5 odd days, 200 years 3 odd day, 300 years 1 odd day, 400 years 0 odd day. You are expected to know this part. So you are expected to know this code, and you are also expected to know this centuries have how many odd days. Once you know this part, one extra thing, if you can add up, your calculation speed will increase. And what is that? That is the odd day 0. If you can add up this one, odd day 0, in which years the odd days are 0. If you can remember that, the questions will move faster. And that is 6th year, the odd day is 0. 12th year, the odd day is 0. 23 years, the odd days will be 0. Am I right, my friends? So this is what you are expected to know. 28 years, the odd day will be 0. Fine. And 40, the next part is let me write down this part. 28 years, the odd day will be 0. Then 34 years, odd day will be 0. Next, 45 years, odd day will be 0. Next, 51 years, odd day will be 0. Next, 56 years, odd day will be 0. And next, 62 years, odd day will be 0. Next, 73 years, odd day will be 0. 79 years, odd day will be 0. 84 years, odd day will be 0. 90 years, odd day will be 0. If you keep these figures in mind, the question can be answered it much faster. I will show you with the example. Please wait. Then you will come to know, and you will never miss the. Gradually we will discuss all the model of the clocks and calendars, provided you continuously attend my class. Okay, I am taking this here. This is what you are expected to know. Odd days of the month, code of the month. This is what you are expected to know. 100 years, 5 odd days, 200 years. Remember that it's in a descending order. And this, if you remember, not necessary, but if you remember these years has 0 odd days, the question will be much faster. Now what I am going to discuss is, if I know this information, these 3 years, how do we calculate the odd day? How do you calculate the day? What is the day on these dates? Okay, now I will take you over here and we will discuss the question on this. I am assuming that you know these facts. Now I need to find out 15th of May 1947 was what day? So you recollect that the May has 1 odd day. So you will place 1 odd day over here, and then 15 plus 1, 16 divided by 7, 4 odd days here. And you will calculate the odd days for 1946, one previous year. That is always you need to do that. Now I will take the black color, it will be more visible to you. For 1900, you take it as 1600 plus 300. 1600 will have 0 odd days as it is multiple of 400, and 300 has 1 odd day. That you will remember. For 1900 years, you will write down 1 odd day. For 46 years, how many odd days are there? For 46 years. So what I know is this one I am taking back to this. Can you see that 45 years, 0 odd day? So if you remember that part, then you know 45 years have 0 1 odd day, 0 odd day, then 46 years, 1 more year, 1 more odd day. So the total odd day will be 1 plus 1, 2 odd days here. So the total number of odd days is 4 plus 2, which is 6, and 6 is Saturday. Suppose if you don't remember that 45 years 0 odd day, then what you do? So in that case, you will add this 46 years plus number of leap years in 46, which is a number of 4s. 11 number of 4s are there, divided by 7. How much are you getting here? 57. This value is 57 divided by 7, and 7 8 is 56. So 56 remainder is 1. So 1 odd day. Did you notice that here 1 odd day? So that way you can answer the question. Okay, coming to this part. 25th of August 1948, what is the odd day? So as I discussed that, you need to remember the code here. What is the code of August? August code is 2. And you need to remember this part. 2 plus 25 is 7, and 27 divided by 7. The remainder 21, the remainder is 6. Here you need to find out the odd day for 1947. And you know the 45 is a 0 odd day. Then what is that? Next 46 and 47. 2 years. 2 years, 2 odd day. So you can simply add here 1 odd day for 1900 and here 2 odd days for 47 years. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So add 3 here. As the current year is a leap year and we are crossing February, you need to add 1 more odd day. So the total number of odd day 10, and the 10 odd day is equal to 3 odd days, and 3 odd day is Wednesday. That's all. Okay. Now 8th of September 1955. What is the number of what was the day? So what I know is 1951, 0 odd day. How can I use this one? Now September has 5 odd days. So 8 plus 5 is 13 divided by 7, which is 6 odd day here. 1900 has 1 odd day. And 51 years have 0 odd day. I need 54. So from 51 to 54, we have 52, 53, 54. So there are 3 years, 3 odd days. But remember that 52 is a leap year, therefore one more odd day. 4 odd days. So here 3 years are there, but 52 comes in between, which is a leap year. Therefore the total odd days will be 4. So take the 4 odd days over here. The total 10 odd days, which is equal to 3 odd days, and 3 odd day is a Wednesday. Even suppose if you don't remember this data, how do you get the odd day for 54 years? So 54 plus number of leap years in 54, and that is with 414 and 4312 divided by 7. So 54, 64 and 67 divided by 7, 7, 9, 63. You left with 4 odd days. Did you get that here, 4 odd days? Yes. So it is better if you can remember this, and for some or the other reason you don't remember, then there is always a method to find out the odd days here. So this is done. Then we will go back to our previous questions here. That's a very important question, and 12 minutes more is left. We will work out on this question. What is this question is? Train A and B start their journey from station P to reach station Q, or station P. From station P to reach Q, and from Q to reach P respectively. Okay, P and Q is there. The one train starts, train A starts from P to reach Q, and B starts from from Q to P. Next one, after crossing each other, they take 2 hours 24 minutes and 2 hours 49 minutes to reach their respective destination. The train A, after crossing each other, it takes 2 hours 24 minutes to reach the destination, where train B takes 2 hours 49 minutes to reach its destination. Okay. Now find the speed of B when the speed of A is 39 km per hour. It's once again a very stereotypic question. There is a shortcut to it and frequently comes in the exam. What is that formula? The speed of train 1 by speed of train 2 whole square is equal to time taken by train 2. It's a cross. Time taken by train 2 after crossing by time taken by train 1. So I request you to write down this formula, because this question comes in the exam, and when it comes, it's very easy to answer it provided you know this formula. Now I am answering this question here. So what is the speed of train 1? That is 39 km. Look at this one, 39. By, let's take the speed of train B, which I have to find out, is nothing but B whole square is equal to time taken by train B after crossing to reach the destination. 2 hours 49 minutes, 2 hours is 120 minutes plus another 49 minutes, that comes 169 minutes. So 169 by time taken by train A after crossing. After crossing, it takes 2 hours 24 minutes. So here 2 hours means 120, 120 plus 24, 144. So here you get 144. Did you notice, my friend, that when I take that square over here, so the square root comes here, and which will be 13 by 12. Okay. Now B, what is B? With 13 this gets cancelled. with 13 this gets cancelled 3 times. So B is equal to 12 into 3 is 36. So the speed is 36 kilometer per hour. That's all. So you are expected to know the formula. For practice, I am giving one more question to you, my friends. So next question, similar question is here. H for you. H for you, my friends. Tomorrow again, please come at 11 o'clock. We together will practice. Whether you are a beginner, whether you have completed your preparation, you are practicing it. 1 hour, you please get associated with us. We together will practice ACE Online and you. Come on, my friends. So, similar question here. The train A and B start from 2 places P and Q towards Q and P respectively. After passing each other, they take 4 hours 48 minutes and 3 hours 20 minutes to reach P and Q. After crossing, the first one will take how much time? 4 hours 48 minutes. And the second one to reach its destination, and it takes 3 hours 20 minutes. 3 hours 20? Yeah, 3 hours 20 minutes. Now the question is, if the speed of A is 45 km per hour, what is the speed of another train? Second train. Here I will give 15 seconds to you. You will answer the question. I am sure, my friends, you will answer the question. Yes, come on, don't miss the class. With ACE Online, 1 hour we will practice together. 1 hour we will practice together. Come on, I am waiting. Very good morning, madam. Very good morning. Remain odd days. Okay, madam. Wade. Chennai Wade. Okay, very good. Any doubt? Feel free to discuss with me. On behalf of ACE Online, I will be available with you on this number. You can send your question on WhatsApp to this number. I will definitely respond to you, ma'am. And my day was there when I was a Bank of Baroda provisionary officer. Now it's your time. Now it's your time. Your dream will come true. Okay. Let's answer the question. Anyone answered it? Anyone answered it? So how do I answer this question here? Let me check this one. The speed of train 1, that is 45. So 45 by the speed of tomorrow also please come. Chennai Wade, please do come tomorrow class also 11 to 12, sir. So that is 45 by. Let's take the train B speed as B whole square. That is speed of train 1 by speed of train 2 whole square, which is equal to the time taken by train 2 to cross it. That is 3 hours means 180 seconds. 180 plus 20, that comes 200. So here it is 200 by the time taken by train 1 after crossing to reach the destination. That is 4 hours means 6 4 is 24, 240. 240 plus 268. 240, 288. Okay, 288. Did you notice that this has become, if I cancel this by 2, this is 100 by 144. Now if I take out the square over here, then this will become square root. And this square root is nothing but 10 by 14, and which is nothing but 5 by 7. So 45 by b is equal to 5 by 7. With 5 this gets cancelled 9 times, and 9 7 is 63. So the speed of b is equal to 63 km per hour. Do we have any option 63 km per hour? Did I slip somewhere? So square root, and here this is 200 minutes, and here it is 288. That's right. And when I cancel this by 2, it is 100, and by 2 it is 144. Then this is 10 by 14, which is 5 by 7. Is there any anywhere any slip? Can you just find it out? Can you find it out? Okay. What else we can do is, here with 8, can I cancel this part? With 8. So with 8 this is 25. With 8 this is 25. And with 8, 3 is 24. And 8 6 is 45. Yes. This should be the value here. Now here 25 by 36. Once it is 25 by 36, do you know that 25 is 5 square and 36 is 6 square? So when you take the square over here, so this is 5 by 6. With 5 you will cancel this one 9 times. 9 6 is 54. So what is B? B is equal to 54 km per hour. Hope I am clear. Anyone answer the question? Yes, 5 by 6. Chennai ji, please join tomorrow also. So here check the answer, it is 54. That means basically I wanted to show you the questions where the application of this formula is there, and this question is very frequently asked question in the exam. With one more question, sir, do I have the time? 1 minute time is there. Now, this is again the very frequently asked question in the exam. Please see if you can answer this or not. Here, a man invests rupees 2,000 at compound interest at R% per annum and received rupees 2,645 after 2 years. Now, if he invests rupees 4,000 at simple interest at R% per annum, then find the simple interest earned by him after 3 years. So that means the R which is used over here, the same R is given in case of simple interest. How do I find out the R? When we have this information given to us, this is P and this is A, not this is. This one is A. How do we find out the rate? So in that case, we write this one. A by P is equal to 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power 2. What is A here? That is 2,645 by P. P which is 2,000, which is equal to 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power 2. Now look at this one, this number will get cancelled. Check that, my friends, how many times this number will get cancelled. Okay, now if I cancel this by 5, so I get this as 400, and 5 5 is 25, 5 2 is 10, 5 9 is 45. Did you notice that this is 23 square and this is 20 square? So if I cancel this square over here, I get this as 23 by 20, which is equal to 1 plus R by 100. So take the 1 over here, you are getting 3 by 20 is equal to R by 100. Then what is this? 25 times 5 into 3, 15. R is equal to 15. So you are expected to know this approach. And once you know this, my friends, then R is equal to 15. Here it is 3 years, and at R 15%, 15 into 3 is 45. So you need to calculate the 45%. So 4,000 into 0.45. You get 45%, and that should be your interest. Now here at least you can respond it. You have 15-second time in hand. Respond it, my friends. Who will respond? Who will respond? 1800. Wow, Anusha is saying 1800. And Dusa Sai Krishna. Dusa Sai Krishna, very good morning, sir. I request you to please join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. Some more questions with ACE Online. We will practice some questions. Right? So here let's check that 1800 is the right answer, Anusha. That's great. That's great. So up to this we need to find out the R by using this formula. Once I get the R, 15 into 3 is 45. So that it comes 1800 and followed by 2 zeros. That's your answer. As the time is up, I am allowed only for 1 hour. After that the studio will be busy with the other classes. So we will be again meeting. So ACE Online and you together we will discuss every day 1 hour different questions. So with this I again request a special request to Dusa Sai Krishna and Chennai Vade. Please do join my tomorrow's class at 11 a.m. Thank you very much. With this, I wish you all the best for your upcoming exams. And we will be meeting tomorrow. Thank you very much.